Turn that volume down.
The pinnacle of human perspective.
Welcome to Unbiased and On the Fence. I'm Shane, and I have Josee with me tonight. How are you doing tonight, Josee?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. So I'm trying to run this all on one camera, and that way I can flip back and forth between the two of us and maybe make it a little bit easier, but we'll see what happens. So, pretty interesting day today.
I would say.
Cheers of joy for you. You've been dealing with some symptoms and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, the last few days have been really strange. I felt really detached and painful, and I couldn't sleep, and I still can't sleep. But anyway, no, this morning my son was crying. When you have a kid crying, it's something, but when your adult son is in tears because his girlfriend left, and like it's just tugs at my heartstrings.
Right.
But I'm feeling better now.
Yeah, life has its ups and downs, that's for sure.
Yep.
Want to do a quick shout out? A few quick shout outs. Let's see who we have here. Wow, a bunch of people hopping in here. I don't know if I can keep up. Boom Boom, Jen's Gems, Go Kart Bob, Kevin T, Ononian, Scott Light Warrior Craig, Kevin T, Sadie. That's why I'm actually running latest, because I was in her live stream having a blast, and I was going to go in earlier. And well, I did send out telepathy, and I called everybody in, but Scott was the only one that showed up. You didn't get the telepathy call out notification,
Well,
Jose?
maybe I was having dinner and it was too good
The food
to
was
leave my
talking to you
plate.
too loud, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was hungry. Sorry.
We also have Lori and Casey Cat, Aaron Klein, Charles, Maureen Monroe. That's always hard for me to say. Denise. Lots of love.
Maureen Moreau. But I'm sure she doesn't say it like that because she doesn't speak French, I don't think. Sorry, I'm just gonna reposition.
All right.
Hi, everyone in the chat. I got you on my phone here, but
I have Jose's link in the description, and I also have Sadie's link in the description. I want to play you guys a little clip of that really fast, because I just had a blast in her live stream, and I found myself wishing everyone else was in there that's normally in this chat, but I guess you guys aren't subscribed, so let me show you what you missed out on. Shout out to Tony D. Welcome to
Hi,
the...
Go-Kart Bob. Hey, Aaron Klein, may I share your story a little, or you'd rather not? Just answer in the chat. Oh, Lori speaks French.
Let me see if I can get this to line up here. It's not really wanting to line up. Okay. Okay, let me scoot this over. I'm having problems dealing with all my screens here. Okay, this is, let me make this bigger, because I just had a blast. I wish everybody was there to get their tree today with Sadie in her live stream a little bit earlier. So I'm going to play a segment, and this link is in the description, so if you're not subscribed, please do so.
and on the
Yes,
fence.
join us.
I was ranting.
Whoops. Okay.
This is for Shane, unbiased and on the fence. And I did tell a little story about you last night. I was ranting last night. But first of all, let me focus here. This is for Shane.
This is cool. Watch this.
All right. I'm going to stop right there because the deck was going to literally fall apart if I didn't. Okay. So this is for Shane. Let's just see what comes through. I just want to say I loved your year video that you did with the anniversary video that you did with your son. You seem like such a wonderful father. I just want to compliment you on that. Okay, so this is your card. Ooh, you got the renewal tree. Renewal. So this is a beautiful tree because, you know, in every day and every moment, we do get this gracious, beautiful opportunity to keep renewing ourselves, renewing our spirit. Okay, so that's one message. Of course, maybe you're just overworked and you need to, like, you know, renew yourself. But that's not the way it feels to me. This is a very beautiful tree. Let's look on the bottom. Oh! This is why they call you unbiased and on the fence. This is so strange to have these two trees come together. They're like, I'll just show you, they're opposites. On the bottom is risk. So now remember, you guys, I said I wanted you to get your own personal messages, but I'm just trying to piece together too. I mean, risk is kind of like, can be taken in so many ways. Like, are you holding back from taking a risk? Are you, I'm not sure how these will go together though. Renewal and risk. I mean, look how different these trees are. They're literally polar opposites. One is light and golden and airy, and I mean, look, it just is like, and this one's dense and kind of intense. Renewal and risk. So I just want to peek at her little book that she has. Renewal says, new growth after rest and reflection, feeling refreshed and renewed, a birth, like birthing new ideas, and risk. You guys, she doesn't even have risk in here. It's not even printed in here.
And I'll let you guys watch the rest of that. Like I said, the link is in the description. But wow, it was just such a fun time. And I was sitting there thinking about all of the people that's in this chat, how I wished you guys were there too. It's nice being able to enjoy the chat and, you know, because so many times I'm having to do the show and I don't get to enjoy the chat as much. So it was nice having Sadie taking the wheel and, you know, enjoying the chat, and it would have been so much cooler to see what everyone else got for a tree today, because that was sure fun. So
That
you
is
didn't,
really cool.
yeah, so, yeah, so Scott showed up. That was pretty cool. He got his trees and a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So you sent me this link today to this video.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, about symptoms, and I figured why not go over them a little bit. I've got that link in the description as well, and I just figured why not. I'm not going to read all of the, I'm just going to kind of go over the titles or whatever. And this comes from a couple months back. It was in the end of November of last year, so a lot of you guys might have already seen it, but basically it's from the N5D website. Is where the video got the information from. So I just pulled up the actual article. Let me switch to it so you guys can see sort of what it looks like here. It's pretty cool. Oh, well, it's kind of cut off, but yeah, so the N5D website, I get a lot of information from there that people send me because it's such an awesome site. I love the work that Greg does and everything. But basically, the titles are headaches. Have you been having headaches, Josee?
I had a headache a couple days ago, out of nowhere. I rarely get headaches. And I had a pretty bad headache, and it was like a lot on the top of my head and on the one side a little bit. And every time I get one, I find it strange because I don't usually get them. So I noticed. Yeah, that was pretty, it wasn't a bad headache, but it was there, you know.
Yeah.
And and pain, like we said the other day, like shoulder pains and leg pains. I have leg pain.
Yeah, let's see what else it has here. I was just flipping back to check out the chat. I never did see if Aaron answered you. Let's see, headaches,
Yes, he did. He
flu-like
said it was.
symptoms,
Oh yeah, I get that a lot. On and
uh,
off.
stomach issues like nausea, loose spot. We don't need to, really chime in on that one, but just so you guys know, that's kind of
Is that in the
TMI-ish.
same category as orgasm
I
in
don't
your
think so.
book?
No. Uh, let's see. Muscle aches and joint pain. Like I mentioned on the last broadcast, my shoulder and even lower back's been hurting sometimes. Um, depression. I know that that comes in waves, with the
Yep.
impatience and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And then crying for no reason, feeling emotional or vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be an issue. Uh, I don't feel like it's for no
Depends.
reason though. For me, it's usually it might not be a great reason. you know,
Yeah.
it's usually not for myself either.
Like,
It's not like uh, sometimes you'll just be crying for yourself or whatever you're going through. But like you talking about your son, you're really crying for him. Or
yeah.
for me, it's usually happy crying though. It's like a missing child is found, or people made it through this impossible situation that seemed like you know they were going to die, but they didn't, and stuff like that. So
I'm online. Sorry.
let's
David
see.
came in the room. The pie is a success. I baked him a blueberry pie.
And then fluttering, pain in the heart area, or breathing problems,
Yeah,
heart
I got that
palpitations.
too.
You've had heart
Yeah.
palpitations and fluttering and stuff.
Like fluttering, yeah, fluttering around the heart and trouble breathing, like heavy a little bit. And
hmm Yeah, every time I feel something like that, I think, "Oh gosh, did my heart move again?" you know, so wild.
yeah.
Hot flashes and night
Oh
and day
yeah,
sweats.
yeah,
Extreme tiredness. Have you had that?
yeah, yeah. Last 4 or 5 days, but I think a lot of us have had that.
Yeah, but you said you weren't sleeping well either, right?
No, I can't seem to. I think it's nonstop in my head when I go to sleep. There's so much work being done. I get up, I'm so tired, and I can't seem to get a nice, good rest.
Shout out to Dead GPK and Adventure Diva, Big Smart, Armed. Welcome to the broadcast. Whoever whoever else I'm missing there.
Uh, I was gonna give you guys a message. Yeah, Aaron Klein is in the chat room. His mama passed away a couple of days ago. So
So
if you
hard to
want to
hear that.
send, yeah,
Sorry to hear that.
so if you want to send him some love, I'm sure he would appreciate.
Yeah, that's tough. I lost my mom when oh well, I missed that. Lost my mom when I was 19, and wow, I was a mama's boy, so that was really rough.
Mm,
Welcome Tracy and Erica, DJ Slicks. That's a cool name.
Tracy, Charles. And Jen's in here.
Yeah.
Hi, Sadie. I'll have to check you next time you're live.
Oh, it was a blast. It was, it had its benefits. It was a smaller crowd, but it was more intimate, and the chat wasn't flying by too fast, and it was easy to keep up with everything, you know. But not that I want you guys to slow down in the chat or anything. Slow mode is on, so it won't get too fast. But
Super Champion Rocker. I like that name.
yeah, welcome,
It's so
and welcome to
cool.
Elaine.
Welcome. Hi, Elaine, right?
Elaine, yeah. So what was left on? Oh, we talked about extreme tiredness, excessive energy. Wow, you know what?
I
I
was.
did have a day when I was working on the video, and oh my gosh, I was just so amped I could barely do it. I'd had to keep getting up and pacing, and it was, it was, I know what they're talking about. It's like not really even jittery, just like hyped up, like on some kind of natural stimulant or something. Weight gain, I might have picked
I
up a
I
pound or two.
did. Yeah, I did too. I noticed that. But then they say, if you guys watch the video, that they talk about some of us are here like to raise vibration in a bigger area than just ourselves.
Hmm.
You know, like, and
Maybe that's the time
apparently
where
there's a
like
good
beacons.
reason for they don't want you to make you to feel bad for gaining weight. I don't care really, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Meddling Millie's movement. Welcome to the live chat and the video. Was that a question I missed there? I saw a question.
Ms. Lambikin, hi.
Oh, I missed. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Hi, Miss Lambikins. Lambikins.
Yeah, she just got in. Hi, Kevin. You're welcome, Aaron. I love you, Aaron. Aaron, I love you.
Let's see. Was that all of them? Let's see. Oh, we talked about this one. Um, oh, I guess I scrolled too far. Losing your memory or feeling spacey. I've had some cloudy headed moments too, like where everything feels
Yeah.
really dreamlike. Have you had that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like trying to remember what I had for breakfast and breakfast was half an hour ago, like it's just
Yeah.
things like that, like it's or sometimes I wake up, where am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm okay. Like,
Yeah, I've been dealing with a little bit of that too. It's not like the typical. It's
no, it's
it's
different.
different. It's not like the typical you're having a bad day and you're forgetting everything and you're making mistakes. It's more like you're just kind of floating in a dream or something. And it's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's just like not here, but not here,
Mhm.
kind of.
Yeah. That's wild. Okay, so extreme sensitivity. That kind of goes along with the crying and stuff. If you're really feeling other people's feelings and stuff like that. I know the empaths know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I think it's also extreme sensitivity to like to bright light or noises. I know like loud noises
Mhm.
make me cringe, and
Yeah, people
I think
mentioned
it's
smells
quite
too before.
important.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All of those
How about you
things.
guys in the chat? Do you get some of those symptoms or all of them? Boom,
Uh,
boom.
one of the things they're saying, if you're extremely sensitive, vitamin B can help with it.
Vitamin B.
Yeah, that can help with the extreme sensitivities. People,
Hmm.
noises, light, smells, taste, all sorts of things. So yeah, that's interesting. Or a multivitamin will work as well. Now we kind of mentioned this before, but blowing light bulbs and electronics, just weird things happening with the when you're dealing with electronics and things like that. Now, I'm not doing anything like that, but of course, you know, we had
Yeah.
um well,
Well, I see lights flickering sometimes, but I don't think it's me.
right now when Roger Prescott sees the stuff, it's probably because he's doing it or whatever. I think he even mentioned blowing light bulbs too, didn't he? That he had an issue with
Yeah,
that.
I think he said, "Boom, boom, you behave in there." Shane doesn't like sex in his room.
That's the only place I like it. No, I do try to remain kid friendly, more than
Yeah,
a lot of people like to watch with their kids, and sometimes my kids tune in, so I try to keep it
yeah, yeah,
fairly PG. You know, doesn't have to
yeah.
be G rated, but R rated. That's why I don't typically cuss. I know a lot of people get offended and stuff like that. Not that I cuss like a sailor when I'm not on the air or anything, but
No, you don't.
a little bit though.
And
Sorry about the mic.
I say weird, I say weird things sometimes, but it's the translation in my head from French to English.
Yeah, you do say
Like,
weird things sometimes. The French. That's where that term comes from. Excuse my French, because a lot of they just say weird stuff. That's sort of like, let me see what words I can combine to be as offensive as possible. But it's not really a cuss word. It's just natural things. But it's
well,
funny to hear.
I don't try to be offensive.
No, I know.
I'm just saying the word that comes to mind that fits my idea, and sometimes I realize after, oh, did I just say that?
Oh, so
That's
they
not
make up
exactly what I
stuff on the
meant.
fly then, huh? So these aren't terms that are typically in circulation. It's sort of like you just sort of make them up as you go a little bit, huh?
Well, it depends on the situation. Like when I was talking of Dan hitting me in bed yesterday, and I got banged a few times.
Talking about your
But
husband
to me,
banging
in
you in
my
the bed.
head, it
Yeah.
was a
Right,
punch.
right.
Yeah. It's your mind. Your guys' mind
It is.
are.
It was my mind. My mind exactly went right there because, yeah, I didn't mean for it to, but your words made my mind. It's your fault. Your words made my mind do that.
That's all right. I'll take the blame. I'm no problem.
Okay, just a couple more here. Animal reactions. You will find that dogs and cats and other animals will become aware of your energy and be frightened of it or want to be around it all the time. So I know we have a lot of pet lovers, pet people that have cats and dogs or whatever.
Well,
And
yeah, I don't have any pet right now. My dog died a year ago.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Did you guys notice your pets acting differently around you?
Did you see that clip of Jamie where he was actually out
Petting a
petting?
bird.
Yeah, it actually
Yeah,
let
blue
him
jay.
pet it and then
Yeah,
flew away. It's like I've never seen a bird do something like that
that
unless
was
it was
crazy.
injured or
I
something.
know.
But
I I thought it was hurt, but I even sent him a message, and he said no. He came back the next day, and he was fine. But that was amazing.
that was
You could
exciting.
just, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, and I think we're gonna get more into that too, where we start understanding them maybe and stuff. That'd be cool.
Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, Doctor Doolittle. What? Oh, let's see. I think there was just one more. Food changes. As you vibrate higher, you will find that you no longer want the things that you used to. Coffee, tea, and meat.
Not there yet. I like my coffee.
Yeah.
But meat, yeah, I'm almost off meat totally.
Yeah, you
I
were
eat
talking
meat,
about that.
yeah, I eat meat maybe once a week, and a lot of times it just rolls in my mouth, and I just don't feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like,
I you know, if I had a little bit more to do with what I eat, I probably wouldn't eat meat as much, but I just kind of just eat what's set before me. So it's not my fault that I'm eating meat. Um, Once again, I'm going to pass
Just
the
learn to
blame.
cook, dude. Just learn to cook.
Well, whenever I eat on my own, I don't. Milk. Some people are against any kind of animal product, but typically pour a bowl of cereal or something. You know, it's just easier.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I eat a lot of toast, bread and cheese, but
Yeah, Scott
it's not the
says
best either.
pets seem depressed. They feel the energy, won't leave my side. They feel like they're in ecstasy when they're hanging out with you, is probably what it is, man. That's cool to think maybe they're getting addicted to you, huh? Welcome to the
Mm.
chat, Sherry. Sorry if I missed
And
you
there's
earlier, but
Tony.
Tony, I think I got him early. Yeah, Tony D.
Yeah, that GPK loves to cook. He was telling me the other day about taquitos. Let's all go to his place and eat taquitos.
Oh, wouldn't it be so cool if this was a really in-person barbecue? Well, sorry for all you
Oh,
vegans out there. We could fry up some green
well, we
beans or
can
something.
barbecue vegetables.
Yeah, like, don't they put ears of corn on there or something I've seen before?
Oh, yeah, you can put a lot of stuff on the
Barbecued
barbecue.
corn or something.
Barbecued everything.
Exciting times, I tell you what. So as
Oh,
far as
I
the
hope.
symptoms, have you been noticing anything new? Or are these things that's been going on for a while for you, Jose?
It's been more intense last few days, and I noticed last night I was in bed and I felt like something pulling at my toe, like it startled me. I was dozing off and I really felt something pulling at my toe. So I
Wow.
hope it's not my grandma that came in my or something,
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, that would freak me out too. Somebody's pulling me
Well,
by
I
my
didn't get
toe.
freaked out. I didn't get freaked out. It surprised me.
Yeah.
I keep asking for a sign for something. Come on.
Erica says vegans have fun at barbecues too. That's awesome because everybody that eats meat are like, come on, when's the food going to be done? The vegans are over there enjoying their food already, probably. Right?
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. I had a nice veggie stir fry for dinner.
Nice.
And tabbouleh. What's that?
Wow,
You
your
know what it is?
telepathy's coming in, huh?
Yeah. It's a parsley tomato salad with I put quinoa in it and garlic and lemon juice. It's yummy. Right, vegan people in there? You guys know about it?
Tabbouleh? Tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh. It's Lebanese salad. It's really
Sounds
yummy.
sounds sort of taboo. Lee. Sorry, my corny jokes. My kids just shake
I
their head at
know.
me and
It
stuff.
didn't come with your tiny Bible.
Gosh, you can probably mail that thing to me for like a stamp, huh?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, in a little.
Sadie says I'm getting hungry now. Like, yeah, it's like we do that all the time. We talk, and I'm like, oh, let's go ahead and cut the stream short today. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat after talking about it.
Yeah.
But it's Friday
Wow.
night. I mean, it's like it is Friday night, isn't it? My days have been.
Well, last
Yeah,
time I checked, it was Friday. Yeah.
yeah. So
Is it still Friday?
it is still Friday, and we're in the between the 2 days. You remember, the eye thing was supposed to
Yep.
happen on the 22nd and the 24th or something. Two waves of it. So
Yeah.
maybe if the first didn't hit you, the second will. I didn't really notice anything. I did have some pretty vivid dreams. You know, maybe it's a subtle thing. Maybe it was meant for just
Hmm.
that guy and or certain select people. Maybe we get the second round. Who knows?
I don't know. I didn't hear of nobody disappearing either, so.
No, I think it was just more of an upgrade. And, you know, we've had other upgrades and didn't notice it, you know. Think about that. We've had plenty of upgrades and they're always happening and we don't notice. So Who's to say we wouldn't notice this time? I just thought it might be something big, you know. Hoping. Always
Yeah,
looking for that next big
hoping.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, it would be nice. I'm ready for something big.
Yeah, me too.
I feel, yeah, like it's just taking so long, but don't talk. It's only been a year for you, almost four for me.
Wow, yeah. Wonder World, welcome here, and Julian in Brooklyn. Julie in Brooklyn. Let's
It's
see.
funny, they all talk about food now.
Yeah, Trisha, welcome. I also missed another one. Who was that? Oh, and then he said. I knew I wasn't going to remember that one by heart when I tried to remember it.
And
Welcome
then
to
he
the chat.
said, "That's my friend. Hi." Well, you guys are all my friends. I'm so thankful to have you guys. I don't know what I would do by myself. You know, like I have Dan that's pretty supportive, but he doesn't believe everything I believe in, you know, like, and sometimes he tries to, yeah, well, might not be that, or it makes me
Oh,
doubt.
yeah. Dan's my guy. He's unbiased and on the fence, sounds like.
Hmm.
I like to just put all the options on the table and roll around and see what sticks, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I like the picture in my head.
I just don't want, this is like sort of the thing that's always in my head. And I like to go out on the limb, like Sadie was saying with the card, the risk card that I got today. I like to go out on the limb. I like to see what's there, and but I don't want anything to sort of catch me off guard. So I find myself wanting to at least know what the options are and leave them on the table.
Exactly. Yeah,
Just so if it
exactly.
does happen, say, oh, this is what's happening. So I kind of put everything on the shelf, unless I have rock solid proof of it or whatever. Hello, Seeker of Truth. Welcome.
Yeah, hi.
Nice to have you in
But
here.
it's hard to know. It's hard to know if what we think is true is actually true. So,
Yeah, until it
you know,
happens.
like until it happens.
That's why I say at
That's
least
why.
know what the options are. So when one
Mm.
of them happens, you're like, oh, they were right. It's this one. That's, plus, it makes you more. It actually helps bring down those. Because a lot of times when you hop into a worldview, you want to defend it. You know what I mean? And then it starts
Exactly.
like arguing with people when nobody really knows what the truth is for sure. And so it just helps them like, oh, okay, they believe that theory, and I like to just kind of know what different people believe, just so if something comes up, like I said, it helps you relate to that person and it helps you see it from their point of view, their perspective of what they sort of see things happening as, and it kind of brings down those walls that divide us. Because as soon as you hop into a worldview, you sort of cut yourself off from other people, and instead of just uniting over common thing like a common theme like love, because I love each and every one of you guys, and it doesn't matter what your belief is. I don't see it
Yeah.
as a reason to
No.
divide over.
Well, of course not.
Well, you say
And
of course not, but some people like, well, I don't like him, he
I
doesn't
know,
believe what
I
I
know.
believe or whatever.
Yeah.
It's such a
But it's just they have to like learn to love unconditionally, and it's coming, like we all learn at our own pace, and it's a it's a long process, and it's a lot of, well, I just heard a gunshot. Wow. That doesn't happen here either because I'm in Canada. There's
oh
no
wow, a gunshot, huh?
yeah,
That's
another one.
exciting. That reminds me of that joke of Larry the Cable Guy, and his friend was over. He goes, "Hey, you want to watch some cops?" And then they went out and sat on the front porch. That's hilarious.
Oh,
I notice a lot of the jokes he tells on his stand-up comedy show, people just don't even get. It's like it goes right over their head. He even said that once. He goes, "Y'all are gonna get half these jokes on the way home tonight." Laugh.
Hi, meditation man.
Yeah, welcome.
Here for a while.
Welcome, puffing some reefer and Lizette.
I love the name.
I know some of the names are so funny to say. Like
Yeah,
that's something that's funny, and I enjoy saying it. But I could have never said it if they didn't hop in here. You know,
that's right.
Marlene, welcome. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, talking about whatever comes to mind, really.
Whatever.
Whatever. This is sort of the replacement for the Friday Night Love stream or whatever. It's funner to talk.
Hi, someone just said, Lori, Jose, you are a witch, you know. I know I said that live before. The good kind. I wonder if you are Italian bloodline. Anyway, I just well, my last name, there's a lot of people with my last name in Italy, but I don't know. I'm part native. I know that much.
You don't have that witch laugh. Yeah.
Oh, I can. I used to scare my kids. When they went up the stairs, I went behind them and go, they would just run up. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
pretty cool. You don't even have to dress up for Halloween, huh? You just people go like normal. So
Yeah.
what is actually being a witch entail for people? Because like when I think of witch, I think of the Wizard of Oz. You know, is there good witches, bad
Yeah.
witches?
No, I think there's a lot of witches, and I kind of associate.
Is it
I
like a
could
religion,
associate with witches. No,
like a
well,
medicine man, or like a woman?
yeah,
You
more
know?
like medicine man. A white witch is someone who will use medicinal herbs, and like I make my own tinctures, and I collect herbs, and we make tea, and like I make all kinds of medicines.
Right.
And I think, like I don't do like any spells or anything,
Is
but
that
I send
related to
love
the?
to everybody.
Is that related to the Wicca religion? Witches?
Uh, y-
Wicca?
well, maybe someone in the chat knows more about it than I do. I don't. I wouldn't want to
You don't
say
really, so you're
something,
not really associating with a particular group or anything.
No,
You're just
no, I
sort of
don't
a
do
medicine
any.
person.
Yeah, no.
I got you.
But but to me, a white witch is someone who's close to nature, who's close to Mother Earth, and uses all that Mother Earth gives you. Like to help heal yourself and.
So once again, a name's sort of had a bunch of bad stuff thrown on it to where people, like Lori's just saying, no, she has natural soul force. That's good. I like that. It's real simple. So they try to, yeah, like anything else, they just sort of demonize it or whatever. Huh?
Sorry, Lisette. She wants to go for a smoke. Sorry. She's been triggered, she said.
Yeah, I was actually looking for my thing,
Your
I guess.
buffer?
Yeah, but yeah, I don't smoke in the house, but I'll usually, when the camera's
Well,
off,
I
I'll
don't
usually
have any
vape.
kids in the house anymore, so I just indulge.
Now, what's the male version of the witch? A
A
warlock or
wizard?
wizard?
Isn't
Okay.
it a wizard?
I don't know. Medicine woman.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. Um, like I have friends who are native, and someone saw in a vision, the white buffalo behind me, and a wolf, and and I got a native name too,
Oh yeah.
quite a few years ago.
So you
Smoke
mean?
signals.
Oh, your name is Smoke Signals?
No,
Oh,
someone.
oh. No, I'm just.
No,
No,
my
dances with
my native
wolves.
name is
You know.
is Migis, and it
Migas?
means pearl. Migas,
Migas.
M-I-I-G-I-S-S.
Yeah.
It means pearl.
Pearl. That's nice.
Yep.
Warlock. Somebody says I
I
like wizard. Warlock has too much Wiccan, I think. We started a conversation there. Which equals Warlock? Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't even really. I go by Truth Seeker. I don't even call myself any specific. Because I'm really not a part of
well,
any group. I
I
go.
don't want to say anything that would be wrong, like
Right.
so I don't want to. Sorry, guys, a little.
Just so the viewers know that she's not actually saying that she's like. She has her
No, no, I'm not a
porridge.
witch.
She's not riding around on a broom.
No,
You
no,
know, all the things that you think of in the Disney storybooks of a witch. She does
no.
none of those
I'm
things.
just like.
She's more like a Puff the Magic Dragon sort of witch, I think. I'm just teasing you.
Oh, sing that song. Puff the magic dragon. She put it on. Oh, I
Uh,
used my app the other day, and
oh yeah, you got some
I asked the
interesting.
first question the first question I asked was, am I safe?
Hmm.
And the song that came was The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
And then I asked, what was the other one? Uh, the other one was a song by Queen. What was it again?
Oh yeah, it was a
Um,
song I'd never heard before. It was a good one
don't
though.
don't stop me now or something.
Yeah.
What was it? Anyway, I asked, is this really happening? And that was that song by Queen. Um, look it up, Shane. I can't.
Yeah, I was trying to go back to the thing you sent me. I think you sent me a link to the video though, didn't you? Or wait, is that
Maybe
it
I
there?
did. And it was so nice, like flying to the star, and it was like so amazing. I think it's happening, guy. It's happening, guys. It's happening. And
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
think
not
so
a
too.
witch. Don't fear me. I'm not a witch. I
Right.
can handle a Bible,
She's
no
a medicine.
problem.
She's a medicine woman.
Yes.
If you have a problem with witch, just think of her as the medicine woman. See?
Yeah.
See, she's not melting. She's holding a Bible. Although a small one. I don't know. I like to see you hold like a 1 foot regular sized Bible, maybe. Is that why you have to have
Yeah.
that small one? Now things are beginning to make sense
Oh,
now.
I'm waiting. Well, I don't want to say I'm waiting for my dad's Bible. Oh, I should share that story because that was really relevant.
With the salvation hot sauce? I'm
No,
just teasing.
last night I was meditating, and uh, we have a lot of things to get rid of, back uh, old pains and things like that, and I was thinking of my dad, who I think about him as if he was dead, because there's no relationship there, and it hurts me.
Hmm.
And last night I started to think about it, and I finally forgave him last night, and I think that's why I'm these emotional things. I'm just purging,
Yeah.
so that's done. But he has a Bible that he got when he was about 20 years old with a red leather um, cover, and it's a huge Bible. It's like a foot, almost a foot long, and that's the only thing I told him I wanted when he passed. So
That'd be cool.
I
Well, that's probably
remember as
before you thought it changed. And you're like, I'd rather have the original.
Well, I remember as a kid because there's lots of paintings too, pictures in the Bible, and I remember looking at all the pictures when I was a kid, and it was something.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice having my mom's Bible when she passed, but that thing was falling apart so much. Yeah.
Mm.
Um,
Don't get sad now.
oh no, no, I'm not getting sad. All right, so
Oh, someone is asking, who is it? If we have been feeling weird the last few days. Indeed, we have.
yeah, and I forgot to totally forgot to mention the thing I had with it was like these little dizzy waves, but different. It's almost like what you
Yeah,
might imagine is if we went through some sort of shift and like you're watching some kind of Hollywood movie and there's a shift and it's like, you know, it was sort of a, I don't know, more of a in the, I don't even know how to explain
it's
it.
almost like a surge of energy. You just go, whoa.
Yeah.
Does it feel like that?
Well,
Yeah, I get that too.
a couple times I just thought, I'm like, oh no, am I getting the flu? Because it was just, it felt like, you know, when you first get sick, before you really show any symptoms, you just sort of feel yourself, you know, having a dizzy spell or something. It's not like a head
Yeah,
rush, but it's something weird about it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I've been feeling that too. Yeah.
Oh, we got matrix adjustment and
Boom Boom says, I always feel weird, Jose.
Arbolo.
It's a,
Yeah, yeah, we always feel weird. You know, Jamie sent me an email today and he called other people normies.
Normie.
I just thought that was so funny when I was like, oh my gosh, normies. We've
But
reached a
when you
point.
think about it, what is normal but a cycle on the washing machine, really? You know, like what is normal?
I'd rather have the heavy cycle. Yeah, keep it heavy, man.
I knew Boom Boom was a girl. See, Sherry says dizzy waves too.
I, well, boom boom. That reminds me of that
And
boom boom
Marlene,
boom.
hi Marlene, feeling dizzy this week.
Yeah, just waves. It's like
Yeah,
sometimes it feels like you're kind of floating or something. Yeah, it's just strange effects. Aaron says me and him are alike. That's cool.
who looks like a witch? Tricia, are you saying I look like a witch? A good one, I hope.
You got your little star wand or something? You can shoot some
No, I don't
sprinkles at
have a
her or something?
wand. I don't have a wand. I have a little crystal here.
You should get
In
one.
here.
You should have it for the show, I think, where you can just kind of wave it and have a where it's got glitter on it and it, you know, that'd be cool. You move it fast enough, it'll probably look like pixie dust trailing behind it or something. That'd be tight. I'm all for
Oh,
it.
you guys are too funny.
If you guys think she needs to invest in one of them, you know, you should go in like right after Halloween when all the stuff
No, no,
goes on
I'll make
sale.
it myself.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah, I'll make it myself if I need one. You guys tell me, do I need a magic wand?
That would be awesome. Definitely.
Oh, sorry, Boom Boom. You're a woman, and I love you.
Need to have Boom Boom on and share that, well, at least the PG rated dream that she said she had.
Yeah,
And she says, I'm not a girl, I'm a woman.
yeah. What? 35? Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Oh,
She's just a
oh,
kid to
those are
you, right?
cute.
That's how
Little,
everybody, if they're 10 or 15 years older than you, you're a kid. It doesn't matter how old you get, it
yeah, Shane is a kid to me.
seems.
I call him kiddo.
Yeah, she calls me kiddo all the time. I call her chief sometimes. But she calls me boss sometimes. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
We going live today, boss?
Yeah, you need me today, boss. I'm gonna go back to bed if you don't need me.
They need me on the other side if you know, it's funny.
Well, at least we get along pretty good and very good.
Yeah, we get along great.
Mademoiselle Kimberly, do you speak Francais?
Mademoiselle.
Yeah.
Who is that? Mademoiselle.
Well, she was calling Boom Boom Mademoiselle.
Oh,
Yeah.
that GPK. I'm just
Well,
a
you know
dude.
what? At my age, I'm almost 54. I like being called a girl sometimes.
Yeah. That's kind of funny about the time that starts wearing off. Oh, you're just a baby. You start wanting to hear it. Like, oh, I want to be a baby again. I'm the youngest, so I'll always
I
be the
like
baby in
it.
the family.
You are?
I'm the youngest of all the siblings, so I was always the baby. But now my parents are dead and gone, so I don't have to be called that anymore. You know, he's the
Yeah.
baby.
I'm the oldest, so it's different dynamic totally.
Oh yeah, they were Aaron Coiner, not Klein. We got two Aarons in there. Have you noticed the similarities in names? There's a lot of Jens, a lot of Angelas. Here's a couple Aarons.
Yeah.
He was saying how the dashes disappeared in all the license plates. And I remember growing up, at least in Missouri, in our plates, they always had usually 3 letters, a dash, and then 3 numbers. Now, I didn't go and check the history to see if that changed. That would be mind blowing, though, because for me it was, unless you had a personalized plate, you had the white dash in there, you know.
Hmm. I think we used to, in Quebec, we used to have like, there was a fleur de lis between the two sets of, I think it was 3 numbers, the fleur de lis, and then 3 letters or something.
I think at some point, though, they did start putting the tag, the actual sticker right in the middle, maybe. It's
Hmm.
hard to remember now, though. Yeah, it's wild stuff. So, what are we coming up on? 51 minutes? Event Horizons, welcome to the show.
Meddling me.
David,
David
welcome.
boy. Hi, David. You made it just before the end.
So yeah, you got anything exciting on your next video? Do you know what you're doing next for your next video or anything?
Oh man, it's hard. I haven't got much insight lately. I'm just waiting for, sometimes I just get a flash or something. So, what's so funny?
Oh,
All jokes?
oh yeah, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh, I missed them too. I'm gonna have to go back and read them.
Yeah, I'll have to read the chat. It looks funny.
Elaine's
Did you
spreading
guys
around
get
the
the
shrooms.
recipes too? Everything you were talking about? Oh man.
We should have like a what do you call it? A Discord after party this time, where we
Yeah.
that was
My
pretty
my
fun.
computer doesn't work good enough to get Discord and Facebook.
You can do it on
I
your
don't know
phone.
my. Yeah,
It's a free app.
I guess so.
And you can use it like a phone. You can actually hold it to your ear and talk to several people at once. It's awesome. Mary Quinn, welcome.
Yeah.
Wow, you went
Hi,
from being the
Melanie.
first to being the last. What's up with that? Boom Boom's got you blown away now. I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
Boom Boom's always first, even before me, and I get the link first.
Hey, light's better than never. I'm not giving you a hard time, Mary. So glad to see you hopped in here. I understand you have other obligations in life.
Yes. Always happy to see you.
My days of coming first are over. I understand. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how people still go to work and do stuff like that. I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Have a corporate job or any kind of job outside and have to deal with the outdoor
Oh, happy birthday,
world.
Mary Quinn. I wish I had some special button I could push that just sounds like all the celebration going on. Woohoo! Wow.
Happy birthday,
Your birthday's
Mary.
almost my channel's birthday. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I told you we should have party hats, and we should have had party hats.
Noisemakers and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Reality is as solid as cotton candy. This causes dizziness. You're funny, Lord.
Yeah, you try to lean on the wall and woo.
Yeah. Or you try to take a bite of it and it just vanishes in your mouth.
Mm.
And it's
No,
tasty.
no, you want me. Did you ever try cotton candy made out of maple sugar?
No, you've made it at home before?
Oh, no, but I bought it before. They use maple sugar instead of white sugar. So it's like
Oh,
beige, but it's just maple taste. It's so good.
that would be good, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
birthday,
Mary.
dear
I know
Mary.
it's going to be a train
Happy
wreck because of the delay.
birthday to you.
And many more.
Oh, that's so much fun. Virtual gifts too. Whoa, nice. When is your birthday, Shane?
March 30th.
Oh, it's soon.
Yeah.
Well, mine is in June.
Oh, poor baby. It's going to be a whole, 4 months before we get to sing you happy birthday.
Oh, that's all right. I'll survive.
Oh,
That's all
somebody,
right.
you're so sweet, Event Horizons, giving her a birthday cake. Hip hop hooray. Oh, sorry, hip hip hooray.
Oh, Boom Boom retracted her message. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Who retracted it?
No, Boom. She retracted her own message.
Oh, she got
See, you
carried
should
away.
put her. You should put her moderator. She's moderating herself.
It's so funny. I got out of hand. I better pull that back. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, and she's first. Yeah, I got to be careful though. She's in there first. It would be great to have her as a moderator, but she gets a little bit excited, I think. And oh gosh, I shouldn't have wrote that.
Yeah,
I'm just playing. Aries. Yeah, Aries.
I'm a crab too. I'm a Cancer. June 24th.
I never really got into that. I only known for about the last year that I was an Aries myself. I just
Mm,
never really got into the whole. I just always felt like, I mean, it's cool if that's your thing or whatever, but it's like, and I've read it and it does have some similarities in there, but it's just kind of funny that, you read it and the whole horoscope thing and it's like, could this really apply to every single person that's birthday was born between those times or whatever?
yeah. But you don't read the one in the newspaper.
Oh, is that the one?
That's
I don't know. I don't know what they're about.
not.
Never
No,
really paid
it's not
attention to
good.
any of it. It
Yeah.
is kind of cool, the
Well, I'm
whole
not.
Aries thing. I wouldn't like it if I was a
Yeah.
Cancer, though, I don't think.
I
Just,
think like the traits, like we do get the traits. It's pretty, like all cancers are sensitive, and
yeah.
like there's traits similar to, but
Yeah. Yeah, and I think there's some science to it, too, because think about this. If you're born in December and you're sort of, by the time you're sort of coming around and noticing things, it's springtime and you get to go outside and experience the trees and stuff. You're going to, because those very first months of life where you're really absorbing so much information,
hmm
you know, would be totally different if you were born in the summer and then you're sort of kept in the house during that time where you're starting to come around to learning a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I can
hmm
totally see just on a whole natural level how it would make a huge difference of what time of the year you were born and what part of the world. It might be opposite if you were born on the
Right.
southern hemisphere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. I'm sure that there's a lot of things at play, like and your family too, and how you're raised and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all that has such a huge impact on you, you know.
You look busy, my friend.
Me? Oh, I'm multitasking. Yeah,
I
I'm
see
multitasking.
that.
I'm like chatting and chatting with the voice and my fingers. I'm keeping up here. And I'm switching cameras and stuff. I'm not doing a very good job at
Wow.
the camera switching though. So a lot of times it's just showing your smiley face, but that's okay, you know, because you're always happy looking. So we all know why.
And why would that be?
I don't know. Ask Puff Puff Pass. Or what was his name again? Puff Puff
You're bad.
Puff Puff Give. Well, I can't remember what it was. Quit Bogart in the pipe. What was his name? I
Huh?
can't remember what it was. I'm just playing.
Oh,
420?
Reefer, what was it?
Oh yeah, past Puff and Reefer. Yeah, Puff and Reefer.
Puff and Reefer.
Puff and Reefer. Yeah, that's a real name. Well, that's an hour, you guys. So I guess unless you have, do you have
How
anything
was
else?
your cigarette, Lizette?
Was that what did she say? Oh, she went to have her cigarette.
Yeah.
Was it a left-handed cigarette like Josee? Some of that
Well, I
wacky
use my
tobacco?
right hand sometimes too.
The wacky tobacco?
Wacky tobacco, no, I didn't smoke that on air. Come on,
Oh yeah, it's not
you
legal in
know.
all 50. Or yeah.
No, I just because it's your show, like I would do it on my show like Robert would. I don't care, but it's your show, so
Right.
I'm just
Yeah, and I don't
respect.
yeah, and I don't mind people that do that, but I don't partake anymore. I said that the other day and somebody's like, "Partake? What are you talking
Partake.
about?" In the
I
chat. And
know.
I saw it later. I didn't see it or I would have answered them right away. So yeah, when I said I didn't partake anymore, I was talking actually about partaking in the herbs in a smoking sort of way. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do all this multitasking or remember whose name I shouted out. Like Amanda B, I have not shouted your name out yet. So there you go. Welcome to the show. I'm so glad you joined.
Cheech it.
Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I have noticed you've been in here for a while, but I just realized that I didn't give you the shout out you deserve. So welcome. 41 people. I just looked over the time. 10234. I
One oh
just
two
caught
three
my.
four.
Yeah, just being in order like that, it caught my eye. So, cheat it. Oh, that's what you were reading comments. I thought you were coming up with that clever stuff by yourself, Jose.
Oh.
Nah, I know. Go Kart Bob is your joke writer. Okay, let's see that.
Hey, can I pull a card for you?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Is it a tree card?
Well, it's medicine card.
Huh, okay.
They're in French, so I can
This
tell
should be
you
good.
anything I want. You can't.
Don't cheat. You tell me what it really says now.
Okay, so I'll just shuffle them a little here. I'm gonna feel the love.
Nicola, welcome. I'm trying to think of what time of the day it is for you. It's like after it's sunshine in there and stuff, huh? I'm so glad you made it.
So this is your card.
You're so funny, Boom Boom. All
Le
right.
cheval,
The
horse.
cheval, the horse,
Yeah,
with the
they
dream
were.
catcher there.
Yeah, they're native cards, and it's power.
Power.
Yeah. Uh,
I wish I had that little sound clip. I got the power. Very cool. So, does it go in any little deeper than that?
well, yeah. Just hold on a second. I have to translate from French to English.
Mm,
It says Dream Walker. The shaman heals by visiting wild horses.
I love horses.
Uh,
Even with the creepy new eye
yeah.
they have, I still love them.
By integrating the medicine of horse, you will see more clearly how to work at obtaining a better equilibrium, like a better balance
Hmm.
and protection. So the true power resides in wisdom. So
Wow.
look,
Have you
yeah,
seen all the flooding going on? I didn't
yeah.
realize.
My basement was flooding.
Yeah, it's all
There's a
stretched all the way from Canada all the way down to the Gulf, pretty much.
Well, it's been raining here for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's been
It's the
raining here
middle
too.
of February, like it's February. It never rains here in February. It's
Yeah, there's been ice storms that are just unbelievable. I didn't even know until Jamie was telling me how the normies didn't know. I'm like, I actually didn't know about it either because it's been raining
I
so
know
much here.
it's really crazy everywhere.
That's wild. And it's just churning and churning. It looks like it's going to go on for a couple more days, too. So that's cool. The horse, the
Yeah.
stallion. I'm just
Wishful thinking.
yeah. I told I had
Keep
to make
me
the
on.
joke. I said I was trying to manifest some beachfront property. I didn't mean to flood everything all the way up to my doorstep, though. I wanted some palm trees and stuff with it too.
Oh, was you?
I'm
Oh.
sorry, I didn't. This stuff is powerful. Now you see why we got to be
Oh,
careful with our thoughts.
someone is rolling on the floor laughing.
I think it was before my joke, though.
Yeah.
Maybe it was an earlier joke. I think. Oh yeah, and I wanted to mention that too because Ginge Gem said that before, and she's been doing really good because we got the show coming up Monday with Nathan and the whole Pandora's box thing, which is awesome. And I think it's important to use your intentions. Maybe say a prayer, ask the Holy Spirit or whoever you feel comfortable with to sort of guard the message that you get, and that you'll only get messages from the highest good. And Jen's Gems had pointed that out that if you're tapping, playing around with something like this, that you should probably you know understand the risks. And I thought she was right that
And take it lightly too. Like I got the last song I got the other day, it was Am I gonna die tonight? And in the song one of the lyric is was thinking about dying tonight.
yeah,
So but didn't scare me, like it didn't bug me.
yeah,
I'm still here.
yeah,
So
yeah. And I've gotten some before. It's sort of like when you're really asking with good intentions or pure intentions, it's like you get good answers. But then if you sort of like, well, I'm just sort of just trying to pull questions out of the air to ask, um, then it seems like you're sort of pulling answers out of the air as well. And I don't
yeah.
mean from like God, I mean from other things that tap into it because you're not taking it as seriously, or maybe I don't know. I just say go into it with the best intentions, say a prayer, ask that you're
Yeah.
only getting a positive message from God, or
And it's just a song too, like it's not a weapon.
yeah,
If you don't like it, just shuffle again. Like it's
Scott,
I
man,
think
it's
you
like
have to
4 in the morning there, isn't it? 3, 4 in the morning. You can't sleep.
where?
Welcome, Scott Harrison,
Hey, Scott.
from across the pond. You're probably the only person from across the pond in here tonight.
No, maybe
I
not.
tried to get in earlier, but like I said, I got caught in Sadie's live stream having a blast. Forgetting my. Hey,
Yeah, I
I
was
needed the
stuck.
renewal though. I needed that, Sadie. So thank you for that. You were right. I was working too hard and I needed a renewal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, Nicola, you're so far beyond the pond that it's like tomorrow. You're in the future, Nicola.
In Australia?
Yeah, she's in
Oh yeah,
Australia.
it's tomorrow? What does tomorrow look like?
It's like summer. It's 1 something in the afternoon
Oh, it's
there.
really hot and yeah.
Birds chirping and stuff. It's just, yeah, we were talking to Jules Verne, I think it was. I think it was, yeah, Jules Verne after one of the shows in Discord. And I'm hearing birds chirping in the background. I'm like, how wild is that? It's like daytime, summer, birds
Yeah,
chirping. It's winter here.
I have a friend in New Caledonia, and we were chatting on Hangouts on Facebook last night,
Hmm.
and it was day for her, and it was said she was sweating, that it's so hot. She was just like sweating, and here I am with my big sweaters, and
It's a whole different world, or a whole different side of it.
yeah,
Whether you're flat or round, that makes sense both ways. On the other side of the record, if you're flat earther. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. Lots of love and light to all of you guys. Right, Jose?
love you guys. Well, thank you for having me. It's
Oh,
always
it's
fun.
yeah, it's always a pleasure. And we'll do it again, maybe tomorrow or something. You guys have
Sure,
a good night.
anytime.
I'll hop in the chat with you guys.
Yeah, I'll try to hop in the chat. I might make it before you.
Okay. See you guys
My
later.
connection is not too good. Bye, guys. I love
Bye
you.
bye. Lots of love and light. See you in the next one.
Thank you.